Well, there's my sweetie. No, Donnie. Hey there, folks. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to another gorgeous day here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. It's early morning and we've got to take care of our animals. We have got a lot of things to take care of today on the farm. This is Big T, the TYM T1104, and yesterday I cleared out all the gravel here in preparation for something that's coming. This week we're having a fencing symposium for fence builders here on the Stoney Ridge Farm, and we're going to be building nearly a mile of fence, a mile of livestock fence, a mile of woven wire livestock fence for the cows, and we're going to almost effectively double our pasture capacity here on the farm. Woohoo! Thank goodness we can increase the numbers of cows that we have and hopefully increase profitability here on the Stoney Ridge. So today I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to have a few surprise moments, I'm sure, as we always do. We've got to mark our fence lines so that the cable locators can come. We've got to make sure our fence lines are all squared away so that we make it really easy for these guys to help me build fence. And we've got to take care of the daily chores, the daily animal chores. So I've got 2 big bales of hay to move over here. We've got a little bit of work to do with the skid steer, and you guys can sit back, grab your coffee, and watch me work. All right.
Free to work. I ain't afraid to play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Cheers, welcome to the Farm Channel. If this is your first time, your 50 millionth time, just reach down there and click that like button and click that subscribe button, or follow if you're on Facebook. Love to have you back here. This is the Honda Pioneer 1006, and this is an instrumental tool in getting us around the farm. The cows are about, I guess, a quarter of a mile up that way, and we've got to ride up there to the ATV and take the ATV back down here and hook up to a bale of hay. So we've got 2 bales of hay to feed today. We'll do 1 bale early this morning, and we'll probably do 1 bale later this evening. We'll show you guys how we do that. We roll the hay out. This is a regenerative farm. We're regenerating and building the soil. So cheers, grab your coffee. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Honda. First thing we got to do, we just introduced a few new packages of honeybees. I want to check on those and make sure they're doing okay. Looks like everybody's doing okay. However, I am going to get rid of this sugar water right here. Cover my mouth so I don't get stung in the mouth. And we're going to throw that. Okay. Well, I was gonna toss all the sugar water out. I got out here a little bit too late for that. Might have to grab my bee suit. Typically, I wouldn't have to do this with a bee suit on, but I'm having to put my bee jacket on just for this. You can tell the bees are kind of coming at me right now. We've got sugar water right here, which came with these packages of bees, and I need to get it away from the bees so that I don't have a robbing scenario. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna take these and put them in the trash can. So we got a bit of a feeding frenzy going on. I'll show you, we'll get the camera up a little closer. This is the feeding frenzy. What we do is we run a risk of robbing behavior. These are new hives that were just started. You see all these bees on this new hive right here? When they walk up the front of the hive, that's a sign that robbing is occurring, meaning some of these bees are robbing the other bees. We also can go ahead and get our packages up and out of the way, get those tossed in the appropriate dumpster. We got one here that is a little suspect. While I'm here, I might as well take a look up underneath here. I see a lot of bees going in on the top here. They need to be going in on the front of the hive. The queen is inside the hive here, hopefully, and the bees have decided that this is home outside the hive, and that's simply not the case. So what I need to do is take this loose and shake these bees down into the hive. And there's 40,000 bees. Thought you were gonna get into beekeeping and not have to work. I had no idea we'd be doing any bee stuff today, but we are. Thought you were gonna beekeep. Here they go, stinging my microphone. They don't like the mic. There we go. Hear them stinging the mic? Here is my microphone. and they just don't like a microphone. When a honeybee stings, it releases a pheromone. Their pheromone makes other bees sting the same thing. Go away. Let me move the side by side. On to the next chore. There's a bee right on the... There we go. So it's calving season here on the farm. We've got calf number 304 ready to mark. I'm not sure if we had another baby last night, but the first thing we do is check for babies. If we've got a baby, we'll ear tag it really quickly, and then we'll roll out some hay. You can see this is the Honda Foreman 500 ATV, and that's the Greg Judy bale-in roller. We unroll the hay out on the land. It provides litter for the land. It helps to heal the land, and the butt fertilizer that comes out of them cows helps to heal the land also. So no fertilizer has been spread on any of our pastures in the last 5 or 6 years now. No fertilizer, just butt fertilizer. Fertilizer, 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 fertilizer. Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar poop bill. Good morning. Morning, Tammy. This is Tammy the guard donkey. This is Cindy, my supermodel cow. Morning, guys. Doing a little fence rubbing this morning? Huh? Anybody having babies? Got any new babies? Huh? Hey. Hey, 18. Well, hey there, Susie. How are you, girl? What a good girl. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I think we're going to be moving. This is Donnie the bull. I think we're going to be moving right over here, guys. You guys want to move to this fresh green grass right here? Huh? Follow me. Woo! Come on. The cows follow me like kittens, like loud kittens, I say. We're gonna move them to this next paddock over here. Really, really simple move. Every day the cows get a new section of green grass. In the summertime, they get 2 new sections, so they get moved every 12 hours. Here we are early spring, and I'm still giving hay to the cows, supplementing them because the grass really hasn't started to pop just yet, but they'll be super excited to get into here. Okay, take our fence loose. This is the water tank right here. There's a goldfish that lives in the water tank and helps keep it clean. Come on, girls. Woo! Sometimes it takes a little coaxing to get them to come with me. Sometimes I just have to walk up in the middle of the herd and walk with them. Come on, turd herders. Look at this cow, 22. Look how pregnant she is. We're dropping calves, guys. Lots of calves. Come on, guys. I'm gonna walk down through the middle of you. Yes, girls. Well, there's my sweetie. No, Donnie. Hey, sweetie. All right, come on. Woo! Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, girls. Woo! There you go. Watch this. This is so fun. How can you derive any more pleasure from life than just making 35 animals like this super happy? Look at that. That's happy cows. No fertilizers, no antibiotics, no drugs. We don't treat the well, we only treat the sick. Our cows are raised on grass the way Mother Nature intended. And that's just how easy it is to move the cows. Tammy, the donkey, she always brings up the rear. Go ahead, Tammy. And the cows are moved. So we're gonna bring up some hay bales. I'll bring 1 hay bale up and just have it staged right here. We don't need to feed them hay right now because I just gave them fresh grass. So that'll be 1 bale for today. That's $47 to feed them today. Soon, we won't have to feed them hay. And soon, we'll be fencing all that. You'll see that in just a minute. Turn on the Badger. Yeah, all right. All right, guys, here's our day sponsor for today, Wild Badger Power. A big shout out to Wild Badger Power for helping support rural content here on the farm channel. So this is the 16-inch 40-volt electric chainsaw. We're gonna be putting it to work, helping to clear some of the paths. And this is the 43cc backpack blower. And we're actually gonna put this backpack blower on, and we're gonna be blowing off this gravel road down here. It's a chore that I've been needing to do for quite some time. So big shout out to Wild Badger Power. There'll be links down the video description for all these goodies that we're using today. I'm really impressed so far. I've tested the blower out. It's really, really strong. I blew off the sidewalks after I mowed the yard yesterday, and we've been using the chainsaw and it's doing a fantastic job. So thank you, Wild Badger Power, today's day sponsor, for sponsoring rural content and helping continue to get this content up for you guys to enjoy. Honey, do you want to try the Wild Badger?
I'll give it a
You want to give it a shot? Let's see what you got. Now, give it a little gas with the trigger. Okay, now squeeze the trigger as hard as you can. Down you go.
Okay, you can have it back now, honey.
What, you don't want it?
Yeah, it's tough work though.
It is. We got to go all the way down there. So
Got a little ways to go.
again, big shout out to Wild Badger. Thank you guys for being our day sponsor. Awesome. Very impressed. Very cool. Thanks for sending us something that we can use. Guys, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, you can see the drone footage right here as we're flying over. This huge pasture right here is almost gonna double our grazing capacity here on the farm. I'm super excited for that. You can see the forestry mulcher mulching its way through the woods. Now, we don't need to mark any of this stuff because it's way, way back off the road, but the stuff that's up close to the road, we're gonna have to mark with those white flags. Now you guys can see right over here by the pond how awesome this little pasture is gonna be. It's nice and green and luscious, and the cows are absolutely going to devour it. We need manure on the land to help rebuild the soil, and this is going to be the ticket. This will buy us at least 3 days of high quality forage in the wintertime for the cows. So the whole goal in doing all this, guys, is so that we have 45 days of rest between each cattle move. So when we move the cows across the farm, we want the land to rest for 45 days before they go back in, and they graze 1/3, they trample 1/3, and we leave 1/3. That's how this all works, this regenerative farm. Guys, hit that like button as you're in here watching this video. We'd love to have you back. Jump in, subscribe to the channel, and pick another video and watch it. We got a lot of work to do here building this first generation farm. Come here. Good boy, come here. Sit down. Well, somebody was missing some good times. We had to bring you outside. Go ahead. Let's go. Come on. Stop hunting, kitties. Let's go. Come on. Brody. Brody. We can't have a farm day without a good farm dog, right? You want to play with the big dogs? Yes, everybody's so happy, happy. Go ahead. Get up. Up. They love playing ball. We can't have a farm day without the farm dogs. Ready? Free! Come on, look at Brody. All right, guys, you ready? Brody, you ready? Get up. Get up. Get up. Up. All right, sit. Sit. Brody. Sit. Free. Bring it. Come on, Lexi. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Sit it. Sit it. Look out, Birdie. Look out. Happy, happy dogs. Up. 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 Sit. You ready? Are you ready? Free! Oh, good times with the dogs. Let's get busy working. We ain't got time to play all day. All right, guys, so here we are at the pond. The fence line is gonna run right along in here. We don't have it marked yet. Waiting on Miss Stoney Ridge to get back from the store and the gym. This drops off, boom, it just drops off really steep. Well, we're going straight to the water right here, and I've gotta knock this embankment down. Let's just step off over here. You can see that's a pretty big step up right there. So we've gotta take the skid loader and take this down, bring this dirt down just a little bit by back dragging and scooping out, and that way this transition goes down and smooth all the way down right to the edge of the water with our new fence. There is no handier piece of equipment on your farm than a skid loader. Proof is in the pudding right there. Look at that. Literally took me 9 minutes to accomplish that job. So we're all done with the skid steer, and look who showed up. Miss Stoney Ridge is here.
Hey.
To the rescue. Show them what you got.
I got some white flags.
White flags. Let me have one of those real quick.
All right.
So this is a white flag. This is the industry standard for marking for the utilities folks. So wherever you're gonna do work, you mark it with the white flag. So we're gonna go mark the entire fence line real quick out by the road. We don't need to have the utilities located anywhere other than right up next to the road. The rest of it, there are no utilities buried. We know that for sure. We've had it checked in the past, so away we go with marking all of our utility lines. So you and I are gonna divide and conquer here. I'm gonna send you one direction and I'm gonna go the other direction, okay?
Let's do it.
Seems pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna ride the fence line first, and I'll show you where the flags need to go.
Okay.
So the flags are gonna go right down the fence line, basically 5 feet from the utility poles here, all the way to the corner. So that's what you're gonna do from the corner all the way down to here, and then I'll meet you and we'll walk the rest of it. So the fence line's gonna go right straight through here, and it's gonna go down the main road. So the fence line is straight down that way and straight down that way. And we're gonna divide and conquer. She's gonna go that way and I'm gonna go this way, and we're just gonna stick a flag in about every, I don't know, 15 feet or so. Just take like 10 good steps and put a flag in, and just make sure you've got enough flags to flag all the way down through there. So like 10 steps, flag, 10 steps, flag. Make it nice and neat, pretty.
Right. Sounds like a plan.
All righty. Right on. She's still way down there. My legs are much longer. Climb on in, honey.
I'll take a ride, please.
Yeah. Onward and upward to the next spot, which is right across the pond dam. Pretty simple spot over there, but we make sure we got it marked. And that way, if we hit an underground utility, we're covered. There's no gas lines, thank goodness. But my main concern is hitting the cable TV line or phone line. This pond was built in 1961. The cows will only have one access point to drink in this pond. We're gonna build a ramp for them to go down that'll have gravel, and all they'll be able to do is stick their nose in the water. Honey, you remember the muskrat?
I sure do.
He's still here. I saw him yesterday. He's out here somewhere. There he goes. He just swam down. Or that might have been a turtle. Oh. You've got flags left over, right?
I have flags.
So we're gonna go from this post straight down to the water. There you go. Going past the post, one more.
Okay.
Guys, it's not like there's gonna be utilities down in the pond, but I don't know. They could be laid over in the pond. I have no idea. Got it?
Yep, I think we're good.
Okay, onward and upward to the next section. So for you guys' bird's eye view here, this is right around 2.5 to 3 acres or so that we're gonna be fencing in, which will give us 2 or 3 days of grazing in wintertime and at least 1.5 days of grazing in the summertime on our route. Our goal is to have 90 separate paddocks for the cows to graze, so we can move them twice a day and get 45 days of rest between each paddock. That way the cows will always have the optimum nutrition. Hold on in the bushes. What do you notice different down here?
It's mulched and it's beautiful and
Yeah.
wide open.
Yep. We'll show you more. There's a little top secret action going on down here. The ground is so hard. Did you have any trouble getting your stakes in, honey?
A couple of them.
All right, so we're just gonna walk. I move fast.
Yeah. His one step's my every two.
Yep. This is all the flags we'll really need. All right, go ahead this way just a little bit. We know there's no utilities past this point. All right, good deal. That gives our fence folks or our cable locator folks a good accurate map of what we're gonna do. This is the second field that we'll be fencing in. This is a monumental undertaking. Right here are some of the posts. Here's some of the wire. I've already got it set out, and up on the top of the hill there is another big bundle of post and wire. Again, this is going to be close to a mile of fence built. Nice. Flags are done, man. Well, I guess that's it. Now we're going to know if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, because we have a wake to go to. My grandmother passed away 2 days ago, and it was something that we knew was coming. She's in a better place, and lots of folks have sent out thoughts and prayers. So I want to thank you for those thoughts and prayers. Guys, check out Wild Badger Power, and and a big thanks to those folks for helping support rural content like this, and for sending out a chainsaw and a blower that we could really use on the farm. So thank you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the fence building videos on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Jump in, subscribe, and watch another video. All right? See ya. Woo!
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Don't sit on a bee. Flag model. Come on, show me some spunk.
wasn't
Spirit
that?
fingers. Spirit fingers.
Bring back the cheerleading days.
Go.
Badgers! We don't need no stinking badgers!
What's your safe word, honey?
Time out.
Time out, is that your safe word? I thought I was gonna blow your shirt off. See you guys in the next video.